Every day, there's a new viral wild black moment in America. You know, when people are racially profiled for no other reason than being black.
I noticed her following me once I got out of the store.
We purchased this basketball in the store.
And I was like, leave us alone. Oh, you need to pay for that ball. You stole that ball.
I took out my phone and I was like, all right, well, we all going on camera, let's go.
It's a $12 ball. I know it's not about the ball. You know, she racially profiled us. That's what it's about. I have to be in a position where I always have to show that I'm innocent.
These are not isolated incidents. We are racially profiled all the time. They're happening even when you don't see the footage, even when there's no video, even when there's no photos, even when there's no body camera. It's happening. It's been happening. My name is MK Asante, and this is Wild Black. Wild Black is gonna take you on a journey of what it means to be young, gifted, and black in America. Wild Black looks at this crazy era we're in. This era where anything can get the cops called on you. Chilling in your dorm room.
I have every right to call the police.
We need to make sure that you belong here.
Okay, let me open my apartment for you so that you can see that I belong here.
Selling water.
She calling police on an 8-year-old little girl. The whole world gonna see you, boo.
Illegally selling water without a permit?
Being in your own neighborhood.
So now you gotta follow me.
I am.
You see my keys in the door. You look pretty stupid on video.
I watch these videos. It's almost funny, except it's not. You might see an event on social media, a brother or sister getting killed or getting harassed or some injustice.
I'm babysitting. This lady is following me.
See this black gentleman with these two little white kids.
Explain to the officer who Mr. Lewis is.
He's babysitting us.
Okay.
This is experienced every day. This is not something you can just scroll up and down or like and just keep it moving.
We're just trying to live our lives, and anything we do while black could be seen as a crime.
Anywhere that could possibly happen to me, even if I'm just going to the store, that makes me really high on my guard and like how I dress and how I approach people and how I act with people, even if I'm just like saying hello or saying goodbye to somebody.
It's pretty much baked in the cake that America is racist because this is what we were founded on.
America was built on the backs of enslaved Africans, but it didn't just stop there. Black people were marginalized through sharecropping, Jim Crow, redlining, being denied home loans, being denied business loans, just being denied the basic needs to prosper in America. The history of systemic oppression runs deep, and one of the ways it continues today is how we're portrayed in the media. Negative stereotypes create unconscious bias that view us as threats. That's why it's important to be the media. You have social media, so you can become your own media. Joel Stallworth, a former member of the USA track and field team, and his wife, Tamaya Dickerson, had a ridiculous shopping while black experience recently at the Nike store in Santa Monica with their 18-month-old son.
It was July 5th, and my wife was saying, all right, we're gonna go get jewelry. You guys go to the Nike store. And my son went over there, he started playing with the ball.
Sammy's first basketball.
This is, you know, a beautiful experience for me. His grandfather played for USC. My dad played for University of St. Louis.
I am amazing.
Mary.
And my daddy loves me.
He purchased it upstairs, so we get the kids and we walk out, and there's this woman standing at the door that followed us out of the store.
He walked out of this Nike store here in Santa Monica, and right away a manager chased him and accused him of stealing a basketball that he says he just bought for his 18-month-old son.
The manager left and brought Santa Monica police, who told him to return the stolen ball.
I told her I paid for it, and she gonna go out here chasing me.
Isn't it crazy that someone who wore Nike representing Team USA all around the world couldn't even take his son to the Nike store to get his first basketball without almost getting arrested?
They said you took the ball.
We purchased this basketball in the store.
You intimidated her, just relax.
She intimidating me.
I gave the officer the receipt because I didn't have a choice, because he detained my family and I. She can walk away from this situation as an accuser that had zero evidence. How am I gonna get exonerated? I'm just a black man living in America.
If it's not recorded, it didn't happen, it's not real. Because no one would believe us. If you're accusing me and defaming me, then yeah, you need to be defamed. We're documenting this on video on record with their names and their faces. They get to experience what we experience.
Welcome to our world. Welcome to being black in America. I didn't want my life to play out like how it normally plays out on TV, on social media.
What do you mean by that?
We've seen numerous of people that look like us be killed. Unarmed people getting killed. Unarmed. I expect this as a black man, and it's terrible, because this ain't the first incident for me. My son, I don't want him to experience this, but he's going through this because we still have this stain of racism in this community, but I won't accept it. Hopefully, you know, he doesn't have to go through that anymore.
While Nike issued a public apology after the fact, it doesn't change the fact that this manager thought it was okay to act like this. It doesn't change the fact that the cops assumed Joel was intimidating the manager. How backwards is that?
Okay, sorry. Now, what does that mean? What does sorry mean? That don't do nothing for me.
Before cell phone cameras, a lot of white people had a hard time believing that these incidents were really taking place. But now, phones allow us to document and share. You get to see the black POV, unfiltered, raw, and live to the palm of your hand. Viral moments should be calls to action for everybody to fight racism and injustice wherever it is. Get involved. Make sure your phone is charged. Make sure you got some storage space. You see something happening, you see an injustice, post a video, take a pic. Racism, misogyny, hatred, they like to move in silence. So put them on blast when you see it.